You could have had a bite and not know. No, don't pull so it's braid, it's braid.
Oh.
Gentle.
Okay, gentle. Right, okay. The panic in your voice then. My virginity is being taken. Can't use that. Spit on it.
Yeah.
And then rub it.
Okay.
Spit and rub.
Is that the technique, pal?
Spit and rub. Look how red it is.
Oh, bless you.
We better catch some today. Not a prayer.
No?
Not a prayer, Tom.
Oh.
This is what happens when you got one wheel, Tom.
Cast in there. I'm just going to add that to the sweet mix like that.
Bosh.
Boss, literally. Get some roach in there, pal. Look at the colour on that. Oh. And that, you've rocked it, haven't you?
My reservoir virginity.
Oh, look at it. Absolutely beautiful.
Look at it.
Look at that, eh?
Oh,
how's it, pal?
Now
Is it
then.
like that? See you on the other side.
You have bait, Tom. Yay! Very exciting. Which way is it?
You're going the right way. I'm going to bear right in a minute.
Which way?
That way, pal. Get up there.
It's not this way,
Come on, get up there.
There's flipping nettles everywhere, man.
Get up there. Come on.
Ah.
You're here with your little bag on,
Oh,
moaning.
That's
What you got in that bag? Moisturiser.
That's bloody.
Come on.
That's top fashion, Tom. Oh, I've been stung right in the back of my leg.
Oh my God.
Ah.
I can tell he's used to parking behind his bloody peg. Get up there.
This is a one-off thing, so I'm not coming back this way. Ah.
Surely you've got something in that little bag that can help with this, pal.
Oh. You gotta get the dock leaf on it, Tom.
Oh yeah, leave all Odin's to do the hard bit, pal.
Tom is in charge of the precarious looking trolley.
I tell you what, look at the precarious looking gate. Oh, we can't even get.
Is he going to fit through there though? That's the question. Not a prayer.
No?
Not a prayer, Tom.
No.
You through?
Slid through, pal.
I'm told we're going to need these. Tom, why do we need Crocs?
We're going to be going wading, my old pal.
Oh boy.
Not even kidding.
No. That load is wide.
See if we can stop her. Oh, she stopped. Beautiful.
This is what happens when you got one wheel, Tom.
It does me old, but I tell you what, it's good for negotiating rough terrain. On the way back, you're going to push the boat and we'll see. You'll see how easy it is to negotiate the terrain.
Right, okay.
A few moments later.
Come on.
Keep sliding backwards. Rob.
Yes.
Your first experience at a natural venue in the UK.
I'm very excited. This is good. Yes, other than fishing a little river with a float when I was like this tall, this is my first time losing my virginity, you could say, Tom.
Oh. Not for the first time with me, Robbie.
Okay, yes, cut that. Underbank Reservoir, never been here before. What is it about? Tell me about it.
Big fish just top there. It's special places. It's ran with roach, ran with skimmers, a lot of perch in here as well. I haven't actually fished it myself for 3 or 4 years. Last time I came here was with Matt Godfrey just after lockdown, and
Yeah.
we had a absolute birthday. We came for a couple of weekends. You know when you could pleasure fish but not match fish?
Yes,
That little
little
period.
spell. What we catching? Skimmers, roach?
Well, hopefully, I don't really know. So it's a while since I've been. I know it's fishing well though, so I'm going to put us 3 methods today, 3 key methods. We're going to fish feeder to start with.
Ooh.
Hopefully, catch some roach and skimmers on a feeder.
That'll be a tangle.
We're then going to fish a long pole. We're hopefully going to catch some again skimmers hybrids on the long pole. And finally, and I think the bit you'll enjoy the most, we're going to fish whip. We're going to fish whip about 7-8 metres out.
Ooh.
Hopefully catch some roach and perch
Never done that before.
on a whip.
Never done that before, so that's good.
Lovely. It's like, you feel them. So.
Right, okay, cool.
Now, I have been told though, I have to be a little bit careful, pal, because them little pasty legs,
What, these?
yeah, there's a lot of pike in here.
Are they going to come and get me toes?
It's one of the most prolific sort of pike waters in the north of England. So.
Right, okay. I'm up. Can we catch one? Will we get one in?
Slim chance of landing. You never know. Me and Matt have landed them before, but you need a bit of luck. Unless you're fishing for them,
Yeah.
you need a bit of luck.
Well,
But obviously, all I'd say
then.
is obviously a lot of us natural venue anglers know this and take it for granted. But if I give the shout pike,
Yeah.
obviously get out the water as quick as you can, because you can see them coming in. You might not know the signs
What?
that we're looking for.
You are joking, aren't you?
No, honestly.
Out the water?
Yeah, if I say out, get out quick as you can, because you'll see them sort of coming in, and they're homing on the scent of flesh. So
What?
yeah, it'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you if I see one coming.
Right, okay. Out the water, got it.
Yeah, just be quick. Don't hang about.
Right, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You
So,
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right, bait really quickly, because this bit's boring, isn't it?
Yeah, well
Hemp. We need hemp. I'll show you why. When we're fishing, casters again, must take casters on a natural venue. These are the one for a nice big roach a little bit later. Worms, skimmers, love worms. We'll be putting these in on the feeder and on the long pole as well. It's a couple of different kinds of maggots, some red maggots and some fluoro maggots.
Pinquois.
No, they're maggots, mate. The fluoro maggots.
They're not pinkies?
No, fluoro maggots. They're very small fluoro maggots, but they're definitely fluoro maggots.
Oh, right, okay.
Ground bait wise, I'll knock these up now. My favourite mix for this type of work this time of year. Love this stuff. Dynamite Friends of Dent Black with Gross Gardons. So both of these are quite feed rich, quite sticky. When you add the Friends of Dent Black to this Gross Gardons, it goes a nice sort of dark shade, so nice and dark. Full of hemp, really good pull fishing.
Right, very
I will
nice.
be putting in, as I always do, a little bit of this as well, sensate powder in there. For the Skimberlinas, Sonia Bates Sweet F1, I am going to put a fish meal in out there. The reason for this, I want to be a bit more selective. I only really want to catch skimmers, hybrids on that line, and I know that they love this. So,
Oh, I hope we do.
yeah, we've got to put that in on that line. And I'll be adding to that this stuff on the 9 caramel.
Nah,
It's
you've
a
told me
little
about this before.
secret additive that I love
Your
in
favourite, isn't it?
90% of things. Obviously, a little bit of that as well. Put that in everything. And then I bought a few of these. Now, micros are a brilliant, brilliant additive to any sort of natural venue skimmer mix, I think, because it's one of the few baits that you can pretty much guarantee only a skimmer is going to eat. So by putting a few of these in, I know there's always something on the bottom for a skimmer to pick up, whereas you put a maggot in, a caster, a worm, a little perch, little roach could eat it. So I do like feeding micros where I can for skimmers, but I will be feeding them very, very sparingly. So we'll see how we get on with that. I'm going to get this knocked up now. That is the bait covered. It's nearly time.
I'm excited, to be fair.
Big lake right there, and we are going to feed quite aggressively to pull fish in. That's always my policy on this sort of water.
Right, okay.
We need to win them fish. So obviously the ground bait's all been mixed, as you saw. You've beautifully riddled it off. I mean, look at that.
That was my job this morning.
That's ready to go. Feeder mix a little bit dry just so it explodes out the feeder a bit more.
Right.
We'll add some worms in there as we're fishing, so I want it a bit drier.
Nice.
The first thing we're going to do, and I'm sorry about this, but you are going to have to wait a little while till we fish, because I am going to feed the peg, and then we're going to wait, have a little bit of lunch, and then we're going to start fishing.
I'm not going to complain because I'm hungry.
Right, okay, so on the roach line, I want to say this is the whip line that we're fishing at about 7 metres out.
Yeah.
I've got here some Empin Caster. The rest of this bait's on the side trace. There's just about a pint of mixed Empin Caster in there. I'm just going to add that to the sweet mix like that.
Yeah.
Mix that in. Good mix. Make sure the Empin Casters are mixed right through the ground bait. And then, let's say we're going to make some noise. So I'm a big believer in big balls. Look at them.
Big balls.
Darren Bickerton, my old captain with Starlets, he loved a big ball, and that's what you've got to do.
Right, okay.
So we're going to make a few of them up, pal, to throw in. Now, it's important to say, before you decide to ball it, always check the contours of the bottom. Like here, we've plumbed up and we know it's basically just a very gentle slope. So if we ball in just short of where we were going to fish, it's going to create a nice area of bait around where we're actually fishing that whip. If though, and it's often the case on reservoirs and dams and natural lakes, you've got like shelves and sheer cliffs and little things as you plumb up. Say for example, you drop it onto a very steep ledge, you're always best off cupping your bait just so that it lands where you're going to fish.
Yeah.
Whip line done. So in a minute I want to chop some worms. I'm not boring with it, but I want to chop some worms and make another 6 balls, smaller balls that we're going to pot in. That'll be rich with worms. They'll go on the long pole.
Nice.
We won't bore you with that. Feeder mix, all we're going to do with that is just add a few, and just sprinkle of the squeeze ready micros. Not too many. I do like a few micros on the skimmer mix, always. And
When there's a few skimmers about.
so there's not many in there. It's probably only 100 micros. Good sprinkling of my favourite powder.
You love that, don't you?
Stinks. Oh yeah, it stinks all right, pal. With this we don't need loads, so we've just got this tub here. Let's just fill that up with bait. And then it's a case of getting the bait in, we'll have a little bite to eat, and then it's time to get fishing.
Yeah.
He's on the box, look. You're ready to go, aren't you?
Right, well, this is all a bit new to me.
So the small ones with the worms in there for
go
cupping.
for the pole.
So,
Should we throw them first?
you want to throw your big ones first? No, put your little ones
Should
in,
we pop
on
little
top.
ones? Right,
And the
okay.
worms might get away otherwise.
Right. Let's get these
Give
in.
them a good squeeze as you put them in as well.
Yeah. Make them an odd shape maybe so they don't roll away.
Oh, you're
quite
bloody on it. I love it. I love
Quite
it.
flat. That's a little trick Lee Carey showed me many moons ago. Oh, let's not roll them back.
And don't dip that pot in the water.
No. Right, you can see I've got my pasty legs out.
Oh,
So
look at them beauties. Oh,
I'm going to try and pull my shorts out a bit so that it doesn't...
right, don't touch the water with that pot. Don't touch the water with that pot.
Right, okay.
You bad boy.
Sorry. Right, we're going. The bend and the pull. Right.
There's a pole test as well, so it's all good. My new Connoisseur G90. I've not actually used this until today, so don't break it, please.
I'm trying not to. Right. Should we cup it a bit back?
I'd cup it
Reckon?
about 30 centimetres short.
Right then. See, done.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Let's go. Right. Well, let's finish getting these in and then we'll maybe...
Well, look at how we're going to feed the feeder, and then you've got to ball some bait in. How do you feel about that, pal? Time for a bit of feeder flinging. Don't crack off.
Right, I'm just going to warn you, this isn't going to go well.
It will. Rob, beautiful. What's wrong with that? Eh?
What can I say? Natural. What, so then shall I just wait?
Wait till it hits the bottom, and then give it a quick sort of strike. So you pull your bait out, close your bail alarm. Yes. Tighten that clutch, Mel.
Nice, okay.
6 of them.
6 of them.
Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. We've just put a few casters in there as well as the mix you saw earlier. So that's just to basically give them a little taste of
Right, okay.
pellet and caster, and then we're going to put worms in when we actually fish. That's the plan.
You're saying on overarm, I'm thinking stand up, but I'm going to try your technique.
Overall, we're only fighting 7 metres,
A bit
aren't
of
we?
this.
It's only 7 metres.
That was way
A
too
bit
far.
further than that though, pal. That's 4 metres. That's it.
Good, wasn't it?
Perfect, that one. Perfect.
One to the left, one to the right. Try right again.
Perfect.
We'll go maybe a little bit further.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
That's alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bosh!
Bosh, literally.
Yes!
Get some roach in there, pal.
Right, okay. What, we doing a bit of food now? I'm
Lunchtime,
starving.
and then it's time, the moment of truth. You ready?
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go. What food have we got, Tom?
We've got some locally made sandwiches, haven't we, pal?
We have, to be fair.
Ham for you with crisps. I've had chicken tikka, which has been a delight, to be fair.
Well,
Rob, what are you expecting? What do you think we're going to catch?
I'm hoping catch some roach on that short pole and the whip. That'd be good. And then lots of skimmers long. So we don't blank.
Wow. The great thing about naturals, mate, and I love it. Can you see the appeal though? I mean, look at that.
Mm,
Big, wild, open reservoir. Like, literally anything's possible, isn't it?
Hopefully they don't have to run away from pike, because I don't see how fast I can get off that box, Tom.
Well, look, it's in the water, so the tip of your toes are in there for them to get hold of, pal, you know what I mean?
No, hopefully we get some bites. I'm excited. It's unknown, isn't it, to be fair? I think that's one of the best things about fishing.
I've no clue, literally. It could be one a chuck, we could really struggle.
Right.
Could be £30, could be £3.
Well, hopefully it's £30. Let's have a go.
It's a truth, the first cast.
I'm excited.
Are you ready to break your virginity, pal?
I'm ready to lose my reservoir virginity.
Go for it.
Right. Sorry if you're watching this video because you thought I was losing my virginity other ways, but it's reservoir virginity today.
You have to go on your OnlyFans for that, don't you,
yes,
pal?
secret link, I'll drop it in the description below. Right, so first cast. Let's go. Right. Yeah, that's about where it went in before.
You happy with that?
Yeah. The last feed, there we go, it's hit the deck. Are we sinking the line?
Yeah, so what, I put you well on your rest and start sinking your line.
Oh, the rest is here, so that's maybe...
You want that angle there, you don't want it in front of you, you're not method feeder fishing.
No, we're not, but then we've got a bit of a problem here with... Oh no, we've got plenty...
You shouldn't have.
No, yeah, we've got loads of slack.
You've got to have that I think it's more important on this, that angle.
To have a bit of...
And also, you don't want to be doing what you're doing now. I think what you're doing there is method feeder tactics. You could have had a bite and not known. No, don't pull to it, it's braid. Very gentle.
Okay, gentle, right, okay. The panic in your voice then.
Yeah, right. Well, okay. Fantastic, first fish.
First fish. On braid. It's roach, I'm thinking. It's nodding its head. You know what? You weren't wrong about this on the braid. You can
feels great, doesn't it?
Yeah, you feel every little head shake. Are we swinging it?
Yeah.
I think we are.
I get it out of the water as quick as you can.
Oh, pike.
Yeah, that's it. Look at that.
It's not a bad one, actually, is it?
Look at that.
Oh,
look at them, mate. Look at the colours on that.
Oh.
And that, you've rocked it, haven't you?
My reservoir virginity. Gone. Just like that.
Right, second cast.
Second cast.
You've smashed it.
I smashed it. We had one pretty quickly, but there's definitely improvements to be had here.
Yeah, I think the main thing, mate, is that tightness of that line.
Yeah, because we could have missed that one. Luckily, you felt sorry for us.
Well, also, you can get your bite any time, even on the drop.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Right, we're in. Right, it's going on that tip. So you see how that's fishing now? So once that hits the bottom now, in a second, now put it on your rest, and now you start tightening up with your reel, so you're constantly watching. And honestly, mate, you don't need to strike. If you get a bite...
Yeah, I was a bit...
Literally just pick it up.
One.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey.
Good fun, isn't it? It is good, isn't it? Oh, look at that shake. Oh.
Another little chunky roach, I think. The line was under that duck when it swam past.
Hey, they're on it, aren't they? They're on it. They're coming in.
Didn't take long. What did we put 6 feederfuls in on this?
I think we did.
Hopefully we don't get any pike come after this little boy.
That's actually a skimmer.
Skimmer? Oh, a hybrid?
Skimmer.
Hybrid. Skimmer, sorry, yes.
Skimmer. Skimbolina. This is a good sign. So in a minute, what we'll start doing is putting a few worms through and expect disgorger, top draw.
Top draw. Lovely.
Look at him. I just love catching them size fish though, that you're catching now, don't you?
Good, aren't they, them?
Oh, it's mint.
I want another chuck straight away. But you did show me a little trick with this maggot, didn't you?
I did.
When we weren't recording, so I'll try and show what you did. So you kind of got a chunky little red maggot, I should say. You went in through the top and threaded out the side. So the idea is they can't do you as much.
Yeah, I think for when it's that positive feeder fishing, that's really nice.
Yeah. There's an odd caster in there, but not much bait, is there?
No. Now we've had that skimmer, next chuck, we want to start putting some worms through the mill, I think. Tighten that clutch up the old as well, next chuck.
Yes. Straight on the rest this time.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was me.
You can let it, it's up to you whether you want to hold the rod while it sets.
Okay.
And then, but that's all right what you've done there. But the main thing is now you're keeping tight and keeping an eye on it. You don't need to be striking as hard as you are either. You've got braid on, so if it's on, you can literally just pick up and the beauty of it is that if you think it's on and it's not, you can literally just put it back on the rest.
Okay.
That's not a bad start though, is it? 2 in 2, as quick as that.
It's good, isn't it? I enjoyed that. Good little start. Probably loads out there. It'd be nice to get a few better skimmers as well. Start putting some worms through the feeder as well.
That's what we need to do, start putting a few worms through. Right, we've chopped some worms.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
See if we can pull some skimmers in. Because we had that little tiny skimmer on, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's get him in. Have a go. Come on.
What are you doing with that clutch?
I know, it's terrible. It's because every time I
You've got the hang of that though now,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Now the braid is floating a bit today, which, it's old braid that, so it shouldn't really float. It's braid's a bit like cheese and wine, mate. The longer you have it on the spool, the better it gets.
Is there one on there? Yeah.
I think so. Oh, yes.
I wonder if it's a better skimmer maybe with them worms.
What
I
we're
can't really
thinking.
tell.
When's on your
Ooh.
perch yet, have we?
It could be your roach, this one.
A roach, you thinking?
I don't know.
About perch, we haven't had a perch yet.
It could be. It's fighting a little bit different. I think it might be a better skimmer.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, no. Nobody.
Right. Worms are in. Bit of a more of a squeeze, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
Rightio. What's the idea with this long tail?
So, it's just a bit of a fall. Two things I always think. It's a bit of a fall, so you've got that nice natural fall
Yeah.
behind your bait. And it just lets the fish pick the bait up without feeling resistance. So when you actually hook the fish,
Nice.
it's in its mouth rather than... You could probably get away with shortening it a little bit.
Yeah.
Generally, what I say, the harder it is, to a point, you want it a bit longer. And the easier it is, better it is, the shorter you want it. So I'd be thinking two things now. Seeing how good this feeder fishing is,
Yeah.
I'd be thinking a slightly bigger hook and maybe a slightly shorter hook length. But that's not far off. At the end of the day, you've had, what, 3 bites now?
Bite a chuck, haven't we, really?
Yeah. Check my little GoPro angle's good.
Is the GoPro angle good?
I'd like to see the tip. I'm not seeing the tip on the old GoPro, Robert.
Got one.
Oh, look at this.
It's mint.
It's good fun,
Look at
isn't
this.
it?
Look at the, you see the top of the rod?
Oh, yeah, I can see it juddering.
Juddering. Right, let's not lose this one. I'm going to try and swing it like a man.
Well, swing it if it's small enough, net it if you need it.
No, it's a roach, this one, I think.
Perch.
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 Oh.
Don't want them, pal.
We don't want them.
pal.
What does that
You know
mean?
what we need now? A few more micros then.
Right, okay. Boing.
Yeah.
Like, if it was me fishing it, like where I usually fish, I'd keep the worm on for as long as possible.
I think when
You
it's
know,
like
so
this, you
it's
can
like-
do. Yeah. I want to nip up the bank and get you some more of them Sensate micros, because if we're getting perch, we'll start feeding more.
Okie dokie. I'm going to have another chuck.
Have a little chuck.
More worms.
You just keep an eye on the old perch situation. But
Yeah, we don't want that. We want skimmers, maybe bream. Ideally bream.
No, you're up in it. You're up in it, aren't you? Be happy with skimmers.
No, I'm happy with skimmers, sorry. I am happy with skimmers. Right. Try and get this out nicely. Straight on the rest. Boom. On the bottom.
Lovely. You're reading it, aren't you? You're reading it.
Getting the hang of it.
Done your little present, put that on.
Right, okay. Bite this off.
Now, we're not going to do a boring tackle section today, because we know
No.
how boring they are.
No,
But what
yeah.
I've done, basically, I had one of these on, so I've just put one of these on a size 14 series 18, 50 centimetres to a short hook length. And before, I had one of these on, 16 series 18. Now, it says 1 metre there. I actually shortened it to 70 centimetres. But we've just put a shorter hook length on and a bigger hook, because I think that's what these skimmers need. And I've also just added some more micros, you can see that, but that's a lot more rich
Yeah.
now in the old micros. Just added $1 per them
Right.
into that.
Fresh bit of worm on.
Basically, because we know these skimmers there.
The
innit, Rob?
skimmers are there, aren't they? I'm excited for another truck. I think them better skimmers are coming in. We may or may not have just had one when you weren't filming. Right.
You didn't.
I did.
Snuck it in.
Snuck it in. Right, get that out of there.
A worm.
Bit of worm, and obviously plenty of micros in there now. Squeeze that in nicely. Let's get to the bottom, because I reckon it's quite deep out there. It's taking a while to hit the bottom.
So, well, you can gauge roughly, it's a count of about 4 with a 1 ounce bomb.
Yeah, and what's that? How deep's that?
About 12 foot.
Is it?
Something like that, yeah. A bit deeper. 12 to 15 foot. But what I've got on the side tray is a little window feeder. Now, the beauty of them, if we start having problems with fish coming off the bottom, like you say, we'll put one of them on, because they actually take all the bait to the bottom, or most of it, and then they empty as you strike. So it's perfect for like nailing fish to the bottom. So that's the next stage. You almost jump in the gun, pal.
What is?
Window feeder.
Yo, never done that before.
No, that's if we think that they're coming off the bottom.
Yes. No, I've not had a bite, I don't think. Right, a few more worms again. There's a lot of micros in there now, Tom.
Oh yeah,
I mean, is that good?
I think so.
Okay. Try that again.
We know there's skimbalinas
Yeah,
there,
there's a
pal.
lot of skimmers there.
Skimbalinas like micros.
Right, let's go.
I like to up the ante a bit when I know there's fish there, but I wouldn't want to plough too many worms in because that might be when we get the perch. But we'll see. We can put more in if we stop getting indications.
That wind's completely disappeared now on it.
Hasn't it?
See
It's
all
all
right
right
on
out
the
there
surface.
still.
As long as I can keep it tight, I should be able to see how one tugs it. Really enjoying it actually, it's mega.
It's good fun, isn't it?
Was that a duck again?
Yeah.
Blooming ducks, man, what you doing?
I know you've been living in Newcastle a bit, pal, but that's ridiculous.
What you doing, man? Blooming ducks.
Remember to keep feeding that short line, the old.
Ah, yes, the old short line. Keep forgetting
Far
that.
as you can throw them.
That was around our spot, wasn't it?
Yeah, not far.
A few maggots as well. Come on. Right. Would you put worms for every time?
Yeah,
Right.
I would now that we've eaten them.
Got it.
We've caught them on a worm, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
We can always go back to a maggot.
Yeah.
If it goes quiet, it can be a good sign, you know, coming like something bigger's there.
Right, okay. Bream?
Maybe.
Bream!
Wonder who the master is at this. Bookwelder, Lee Carey, Steve Ringer, one of them three.
Yeah, I'd say.
Grandmasters.
Yeah, them three are
Tommy's pretty good at it.
Tommy.
That's on, mate. Is it? Yeah. Oh, no.
What?
You'd put money on that being
Right, that's it. You're going on the box.
I'm having a go?
Yeah.
Yes.
I give up. I can't catch him when I'm on camera, can I?
You've caught loads on camera up to now.
Yeah, to be fair.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
How are
It's
you?
lovely.
How are
Isn't it
you?
lovely, Rob?
That didn't take long, did it?
No. Do you know what? It's just something about playing fish on braid. It just gets the juices going, doesn't it? You can feel every nod and every pull.
Donk, 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 donk.
And what we got is a Skimbolina, pal.
I can tell you, folks, he's
Oh, look at him.
far
Absolutely
better.
beautiful.
Look at him there.
And with that one, you can tell when it hurts your hand. Now, that's not ideal. Believe it or not, pal, that's not ideal. I'd rather it
the
was
top
in the,
lip.
was in the bottom lip than that. But they're just great fish. You can see a little tiny bit of worm on the hook.
Yeah.
Big old hook and a little piece of worm.
Yeah,
That's
you're
really good.
hooking it different to me there as well. You're like hooking it like a maggot there.
Yeah, well, I'll show you that maggot thing that I showed you. Obviously, they can burst a maggot.
Yes.
You can't really burst a worm.
I see.
So I'd always rather leave a bit more showing with a worm, sort of thing. Slacken that off a little bit, and we'll fill the old feeder up. So yeah, just a little bit of worm, exactly the same as what you were doing, really. And the only major difference I can see, mate, because you've, as I knew you would, you've picked it up super fast because you're a brilliant angler anyway. But the only difference, I think, is I'm a tad more aggressive in how I'm tightening that line up
Yes,
to the
you've got
feeder.
more confidence. I'm like unsure where I'm going to move the feeder.
Of course, it's just getting used to it, isn't it? So casting out, hitting the clip, rod low, on the rest, and obviously that's not at the bottom yet. It's at the bottom now, and straight away I'm turning that handle, and I'm just trying to get, I know it's not moving the feeder, I'm just trying to get it so that I can always read what's going off without having loads of line on the surface. I'm just keeping turning that. Now the wind's picked up quite a big bow in that, but that'll sort itself out in a second. I'll just pick back up that wind. It's quite a light tip in this rod as well. You've got
What tip you got?
It's a 3/4 ounce Daiwa tip in it.
Oh, that's very light.
I think that one might be on. Well, that's a bigger one.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's deceiving. You don't know if it's a bigger one or it's just gone the other way, but it certainly feels a bit more substantial.
Come on, it can come back a bit so I can get a bit of a better angle on you.
I'm having to pump it a bit, put it that way,
You're pumping it, love. Oh, where's the tip? Oh, there it is.
Hopefully a bigger skimmer.
Yes. It's mint, this, isn't it?
You enjoying it?
Yeah. Makes a right nice change.
I think I might have to net that, or you might have to.
Shall I get it for you? Here, boy. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love
Beautiful. It's not much bigger, but
team netting.
it's a lovely little example of the species, isn't it? So I think I'm not going to hog it. I could hog it. I could sit here and do this all day, but I think you need to get back on.
I need to try and master it.
I think we'll have maybe 20 minutes more on the feeder.
Yeah,
And then I've got to show you the pole, and you've got to decide which you like best.
It's going to be hard.
Come on, get back on. So I'm guessing, pal, you've enjoyed that, looking at the state
As
here.
you can see, it looks slightly slimy on top of me here. But yeah, that explains what we've been up to. Catching a fish every single chucking on the feeder. Unbelievable fishing really, wasn't it, Tom?
What do you think of it? What's your thoughts?
Proper enjoyable.
It's lovely,
I'm
isn't it?
tempted to come feed him, but Not quite. Maybe after a few more sessions I will. But yeah, bite a chuck. On that braid, it was like proper mint, wasn't it?
So now we're going on the jam roll. Now this is much more in your comfort zone, pal, but
Yes.
there's a few slight differences, isn't there, to what you've normally done, I'd
Definitely.
say.
Well, we put a load of gear in at the start.
Yeah.
We put 6 balls in,
Yeah.
and then we topped it with another 2.
Yeah, I said just about 10 minutes ago, before we sort of came on it, I said put another couple in because it's clear there's a lot of fish feeding where they want to be.
Well,
and
yeah.
the key is to be aggressive.
There was a lot of skimmers out there.
Now, you might not get a bite on this. You might not.
No,
We'll see.
We'll soon find out. We have had a few pike problems. We've had a couple of pike chasing some skimmers in, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we're about to find out if they're on the pole line or not.
I'm just going 16 metres. Here.
Yeah, full 16 to
Which
get
I
into.
think is probably the right choice.
Hey up.
No, with a whip line? No.
I think so. Someone's just grabbed me worm on
Someone's
the way back.
grabbed his worm on his way out there, on his way over the whip
Well,
line.
I've got one on the. What is it?
Perch.
Oh, it's a perch, yeah. That sounds about right.
Oh, look. Beautiful.
Ah,
Dumpy little perch, though.
dumpty little natural venue perch. I'm going to keep the same worm on it. Oh, I've try again. I think I might have been dangling it down there for a bit too long when I was
Ship out
talking.
fast, that's the way. Keep you off that weed as well, that one.
Yeah. Right.
Now,
We're
we're
going
going
to
to
wind here now.
We're going to rely on the long lens for some float cam for you in a bit because it's very hard to see out there.
It
with
is,
the
isn't
old
it?
ripple. Trouble for the old phone, but look, he's in.
Right. Let's get actually where I put my bait in. I'm going to try and hold me float a little bit, and then I'm just going to lower it down. Do you reckon that's about right, Tom?
I tend to just flick it in, mate, to be fair,
Yeah.
but do what you want, really, try it. For me, it's generally find out which way it's towing, and there will be some movement, I imagine, with that
Yeah.
bit of wind.
I think so.
Once you know which way it's towing, I always lay it against the toe. Right, Rob, we've given it about 5 minutes on this now, and we've not had a bite. We've tried a bit of worm on the hook,
Yeah.
we've tried a maggot on the hook.
Maggots.
So here's what I'm thinking, my old pal. As I
Right.
said, you never know
Hit
on
me.
this sort of venue where the fish are going to be. And I don't think at the minute they're in this particular depth of water that you're in out there.
There's a hook on the camera.
Oh.
Carry on.
So I think what we need to start doing, if we can, is first of all, just have a little look on the whip.
Yeah.
Just see if there's anything there. I don't expect there is. If you can't get a bite out there, I don't expect we're going to catch anything on the whip. Even though we did have that little perch on the way out,
Yeah.
I suspect that's probably just a fluke. We'll have a little go.
It's mad. So many skimmers out on that feeder line, isn't there?
Yeah, but then what
Depth.
we'll do is we'll chuck that out on the feeder because we're enjoying that.
Yeah.
And we'll start loose feeding on the long pole, right? Now, I didn't want to do that earlier because I didn't want to basically take fish that we could catch at 7 metres out to 16 metres, no point. But now we know there's not a lot on that, on either line, or once we've confirmed it on the whip, we'll know that. Then I think what we need to do is start basically trying to bring some fish into that 16 metre line by loose
I
feeding.
like it.
How's that sound, pal?
I like it. I want to go back in the feed, to be fair. I never thought I'd say that, but I do.
Right, well, come back in, have a little drop on the whip, and
Yeah.
then we'll see what happens.
Let's do this, baby.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on a
we've
minute.
got one. I think
You
it's
must be
only...
blind as a bat, you.
I
How do
am.
you not see that?
I was concentrating on the filming bit, you know what I mean? I wasn't really...
Oh yeah, God, you're ever the professional, pal. What is it? That's
don't
perch, isn't it?
It's only a perch.
Yeah,
so
I'm still not
I think we're sticking with
overjoyed.
the plan.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that. We'll try the whip, and
Yeah,
then we'll.
cool. Sounds good.
Right, mate.
We
Now-
have whip in hand.
The whip is in hand.
Be aware, this is only about my 5th time of doing this action in my whole life. Not in other days today, so. And the wind's a bit naughty for it. But been told by Tom, this is what he's told me to do. Hold the line a bit tighter so that I can create a bit of a whipping motion. That wasn't too bad, was it?
No, I want too bad. You
We'll
might
get
be
away
over
with
the
that.
weedy bit though. That's only concern.
Do you
with that.
reckon?
Yeah, I'd like you to be the other side of it ideally.
Right, should we have another flip of that?
Have another little flick at that, Bill.
I reckon it might have been all right, but we'll give it a go.
It might have been. That's better.
Yeah,
Much better.
That was quite good, wasn't it?
So, are we going to get a bite on this, Rob? What
I
are
don't
you
think
thinking?
so.
You
I
don't.
think if we do, it might be a perch.
Hold on. What
Oh.
was that? That was a bite.
Ooh! Right, so what am I doing that with that strike? Just whacking it.
Oh yeah, it was all right. You're not wrong with a strike.
There we go.
Don't be shy. Don't spare the horses, pal.
Right, okay. I'm going to loose feed a bit more then, because that seemed to work, didn't it?
Little bite. That was a fast bite as well. It
Was.
wasn't like a perch bite, was it?
I'm going to hold me
Don't do that. Don't
No?
do that. No.
just like this.
Low.
Low.
Yeah, just keep. You have to hold it like you bollow fishing, mate.
I was just worried I might not be able to connect to the bite fast enough, but will I be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 There you are.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's on the whip. And he's on the
Oh, there we go.
How interesting.
That was all right, wasn't it?
How come we can catch them.
Maybe it's the loose feed.
Do you know what it might be? It's either loose feed or the fact that there's a pike set over that long line, because that's where you were getting pike trouble before.
Yeah, it was
wasn't
when I was winding them back on the feeder. Should we have
That's a
another
good
go?
sign, yeah, absolutely. Mate.
Absolutely.
Roach on the whip, take some beating.
Rightio. I'm trying to hold that shot. I think that's what it makes it easy to grip.
Yeah, you can do it overhand if you want, but I always think underhand's easy where you can.
We are quite far out there. I don't want to draw him back a little bit, maybe.
Right, another one. Oh, 2 bites.
Oh, that's good then. We might be able to get some bites on this. What have you got on this? A bit of white eye, Joe?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit beefy for the stamper fish that we're catching today. It's set up for big rivers, really, but it'll do the job, mate. It'll do the job. It's just gives you that little bit of a shock absorber. You can fish with a flick tip if you want.
Yeah.
Try and get on that float.
Get on that little float.
Well, I always think. Oh.
Are we gonna get one?
Also, I always think that when you know there's roach there, we can be a little bit more active now. We can be in and out a bit. You know what I mean?
Also,
So often like follow it down. Yeah, give it a few
okay.
seconds, then maybe flick it, come back in.
Maybe just drag it over.
Yeah, even a little drag back in. Yeah, anything like
We
that.
put all our ground baits like there, like where my pole tip is, so we are quite.
I saw you balling in. Don't try and tell me it's all in one place.
What do you mean? I may or may not have had one land at 4 metres, but we won't need to talk about that one. That was just a practice run.
Rob,
Yes.
you've had another go on the feed. You've caught a load more fish.
Oh, it was great fun.
But after your display perch fishing last time, I thought I'd better get on and just
Show
have
me
a
how
little
it's
go.
done.
Nothing to do with the fact that this is my favourite method in the whole wide world ever.
Yeah, I've never seen you happier than when you're catching roach.
Well-
Pub?
No, catching roach.
Yeah.
Catching roach beats the pub. I like the pub. No, we've just had a brilliant half hour on this, haven't we? I literally, we did exactly what we said on the last film. Started loose feeding a bit heavier.
Yeah.
Some fish have really come in on this long pole line. Be exciting to see whether we can catch them on the whip as well. We'll try that
Bagging machine, mate.
in a little while. But I'm going to catch 2 or 3 more, and then Rob's going to have a go.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, it's been absolutely solid. We've had a lot of roach, but they have just gone a bit iffy, and I suspect they're either A, coming up in the water a little bit, or maybe the pike have just unsettled the fish that are there. So
Yeah.
we're just in a slightly iffy phase, but I don't think that'll
You have.
phase anything, do you, pal?
No, but you have been wrestling with a pike or two, haven't you?
Yeah, the pike, as expected, have been a little bit of a problem, but
Large.
hey, it's you'll really enjoy this. Well, I can't wait for you to get on this box and have a go at this, because you'll love it. So I'm not going to lose feed this time. And normally what I've been doing is feeding every chuck, but just the fact that that peg's got a little bit more unsettled, I want to just gauge what's happening and see if I can get a bite before I feed anything.
Come on, roaches.
I've actually changed the shot in a bit as well, Rob. I don't really notice, but I've slid all the droppers down above the up length now. So we've got, in effect, a double bulk, like a dead nice, positive deck fishing setup, if you will. So it should eradicate any sort of liners. Should either get a really nice pull under or a sort of lighthouse effect as it pops out the water when one takes it. So we'll see if it works. But interesting, look, we haven't fed and there ain't a lot happening. So I tend to think we have got to feed some hold on, that's a bite. There we are, look, pal.
There we go.
On the old double bulk.
The old double bulk.
Now, we're not messing about shipping in, as you can see, just because there are
Got to get them in quick,
so many pike about. We don't like pike, do we, pal?
Here we come.
Look at them now. That's probably the smallest one we've had in the last half an hour.
That's great. Look at him.
Still a lovely little roach.
Getting on him.
So how many am I allowed to catch before you have a go?
Catch another 1 or 2. See how quick
Two
you
you
are.
say, two you say.
Well, it depends how quick you are, Tom.
Go on then, we'll catch 2 more, pal. We'll
Go
catch
on.
2 more.
Try and catch 2 more. So
Single cast.
show us that rig quickly. You don't have to talk me. You don't have to bore us, but I am quite
What are you
interested.
trying to say? I don't have to bore us. Bulk of number 10s, 3 number 10s above the up length, 6-inch up length. It's a 1 gram Olivet with some droppers down there.
Nice.
I always have this little boom here. This just helps stop tangles. This little boom.
Yeah, just kicks it away from the Olivet.
Yeah, you've got it. Yeah.
Nice.
And a single caster, 5 elastic. To be honest though, if I'd known the fish were going to be this big, it wouldn't be a 5 elastic.
What do you go for?
6 elastic.
Yeah, something a bit beefier.
And the chest plate that we mentioned earlier. I can't believe you're stood knee deep in the water with them legs, Rob. Knowing what I told you about the pike.
Oh God, no! But I've got this. I've got the net distractor, so I'm hoping any pike that come this way are going to get distracted by the net.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'll yell if one comes in. I've told you that. I'll yell if one comes in.
Yeah, and I'll run.
As Pink Floyd would say, run like hell. So I'm feeding this time.
Okay, you've gone for it with the catapult.
Yeah, I say it's definitely caused me a few issues, but I think if we came back and obviously learning from today,
Yeah.
one or two things would be a wonderful way to fish. Either A, you'd have to set a few different shallow rigs up and fish,
Yeah, you could.
you know, through the water maybe a little bit more, which would be absolutely divine way to spend a day, wouldn't it?
It would.
Or the other thing that I think you'd have a great day on here, and you'd probably catch a bit of everything, roach and skimmers, would be the waggler. Just fishing a waggler at
Yes.
sort of,
20 metres.
yeah, even a bit closer, 18, 16, 18 metres. Where you could comfortably lose feed casters, I think you'd have an absolute ball.
I agree.
I actually did a film once, you know, on this bank here with Alan Scothorne, and he fished a whip waggler, like a waggler on a whip.
Oh,
nice,
I
wasn't it?
say.
A waggler on a whip at like, probably, I think it was like an 8 metre whip, and the waggler took him to like 14, 15 metres of a little skimmer on the old pole, pal.
Here he comes.
It's not as big as the feeder ones, but still a skimmer nonetheless.
You're going to hand him
Yeah,
in?
just hand him in like that. Hand him in, get him handed in.
Oh.
Look at that bottom lipper and all.
Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful fish.
Right, one more for me on the pole.
One
It's
more for you.
got to be your go, hasn't it, pal?
Oh, it's been a cracking day, hasn't it?
What do you think? I mean, I'm going to ask you about it when you're actually clonking into a few. I'm going to actually get your verdict on the job. But do you know what, mate? I was talking to Rory Jones about this earlier on this year. We were chatting just about anglers and a lot about the stuff that's said about anglers, where people say, oh, he's a brilliant commercial angler, or it'd be no good if he went on natural venues. Or they might say about a natural venue angler, they'd be no good if they went on a commercial. And it's all just an absolute load of drivel, because you've picked this up so quickly, that feeder fishing.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that actually. I feel like I got the hang of it. I caught a few, didn't I?
I think,
Lovely.
yeah, I think, you know, obviously there's going to be teething things, and like any style of fishing, the more you practice, the better you're going to get. But yeah, I mean, you've took to it like a duck to water. I dare say if you
Tom.
entered a match here tomorrow, you'd have a good chance of doing really well, because
Be fun, that would. That'd be great to come on a match here. Do they have matches on this venue?
they do, I think. Yeah, not big ones. There's not actually, but as big as the venue is, mate, there's not
places.
loads of pegs, believe it or not. I think there's only about 20 or 30 pegs on it, really.
Oh,
How's
I
it, pal?
say.
Did
Now
you
then.
like that?
That was good. I did like that. See if I can get in on this little fish skimming over the surface now. Where is he?
No, something might have grabbed that, or it might just be very feisty. I know, it's just very feisty.
Oh, he's all right. He lives to fight another day.
Lovely skimmer, look at that. That's it, that's my last fish on the pole, I'm gutted. It's your turn, look at him.
Where is he? Oh, yes. Let's get in on him.
What superb fishing though.
That
Are you
is
excited to have a go
beautiful.
at
No, I am. I'm buzzing.
Right.
I think the skimmers must have come in on that pole, off that feeder line, because you've had mainly roach up to now, haven't you? But then you've had a few skimmers recently.
Yeah, I've just started catching some skimmers. So, as usual, pal, you're getting it at the best time. So,
Haha, success.
right, you're bloody on. See you on the other side.
Oh, go where? Go now?
It's the best. You're about to have the best time. This is, honestly, this is my favourite
Right,
style
okay.
of fishing.
I'm excited.
Long pole fishing for quality natural roach and skimmers.
Yes.
Does it
Full
get any
16
better?
metres, so you've not made it easy for me.
I never make it easy for you, pal, do I?
Oh yeah. Rigs in the water.
Be interesting to see if we can catch on that whip a bit closer.
You want to, don't you?
do.
You do want to do that, so we're
We'll
going to
just
do
try
it.
it. We'll just try it later.
Yeah, at
I
least
want you
we-
to experience everything, pal.
Yeah, no, I do as well. I'll at least feed some casters out there. I know how this is going to go, because I don't know your distance. Bit, yeah,
So
not
give
too
him a
bad.
bit more. Give him a bit more beans, and you'll be there. A tiny bit
More
too
beans.
short.
I think I'm going to have a bite in a minute. There's something happening out there.
Obviously, this is much more at home to you than the feeder fishing.
Yeah.
Because you do a lot of long pole fishing, don't you?
I
But
do quite a lot of long pole fishing.
I think all I'll say is I want you to appreciate the quality of the roach on this.
Yeah.
Because here at Underbank, the water, as you can see, is a bit like browny, a bit brackish.
Peaty.
Not brackish, peaty.
Peaty.
Peaty's the word.
Yeah.
Always misuse the word brackish. But anyway, it's peaty. And that means you get this lovely golden tinge on the roach.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
There you are. Oh, don't worry, that's like a bigger one, I think. as
Oh,
well.
and it's come off.
No, not even far looked. That's a big
It
one.
was foul looked. I can see a scale on the hook.
Tell you how I knew that I really like my girlfriend who I'm with.
Yeah.
Right.
How was that done?
She made this joke. I was trying to be funny, and I said to her, I said,
Always slack.
Jamie, I said, was it the smell of fish that attracted you to me? And she looked me straight in the eye, and with a twinkle in her eyes, says, same question.
Oh, how cute. What a romantic thing to say, Tom.
I just thought, yeah, she's got my sense of humour, she'll do.
She'll do. She'll do. Right, okay. This is it now. We're going to catch one.
Come on, Tom.
These ducks haven't left us all day. They've got this whole
You've
reservoir.
already caught a perch, let's not get too despondent.
I would like to catch more than a perch on this pole, Tom. All this way.
All this way, all this way.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. We're in. I'm going to loose feed a few casters. Prepared earlier. Yeah, they're getting there.
They're getting there,
short
aren't
the
they?
pole then.
Yeah, you want it around the tip, pole,
Yeah.
just short. Some
Ooh.
pike having a go at something there. Ooh.
That was a pike. Having a go.
Do you see now, this pole fishing is not as easy as I make it look.
No, you do make it look really easy, Tom. You're so good at it. You're just so talented. So perfect.
You're not sarcastic, are you, pal?
No.
Anyway.
No. I think, there you are. Clunk.
Oh, look at that. We've got a little dog here come to see us.
Hello, little doggy. Don't knock them cameras, doggy. Doggy. Let's hope that pike that was, where am I bringing down, number 5?
A dog roach as well. Oh, look at that. Now, hold him up. We've got to have a look. This is what I mean, folks.
Look
these
at
roach.
that.
I get a bit
It's
carried
like
away, but
orange,
I just
man.
love these. Look at that.
And like, perfectly top
www.fishporn.co.uk/shank in the mouth.
Shank in the mouth. What a beautiful natural venue roach. Get him in your net. I want to get another one.
Come on, then, pal.
What would you say is the most important thing for anyone coming to a natural venue? What like top 2 or 3 tips could you give them?
I think cover your options is the first one. Be an option coverer. Now, I learned an awful lot about this style of fishing from Rob Perkins, and he is the world's biggest option coverer. So, like today, we've had lines in 3 different depths.
Yeah.
A feeder line, we've had a long pole line, we've had a whip line. Because you know, if one doesn't work, then you've got somewhere to go and something to try. So that's the first one, cover your options. Second one, be aggressive, I think. And especially on big natural venues that aren't pressured like this one, you've got to make the fish come to you. So it's all about, oh, that was beautiful, it's pinged off.
You know what though, I fed a bit more aggressive then.
Yeah,
So
be
it
aggressive.
makes sense.
Bring the fish in, you've got to bring them in. Look at that vast expanse of water, you've got to get them to come to you.
Check the
And I think the final piece of advice, what's my third tip? Them 2 are definitely
What
2
about
good
bait?
ones.
Something like real
You
good
need
bait.
good, but you need good bait, you need good bait.
That's like a very Tom thing that. Like you're always hot on that. And like you've taught me a lot about that really. And especially on natural venues, it's more important, am I right in saying that?
I think it's as important.
Yeah.
I think it's important on everything. I think, to be fair, you need it on everything. Every little thing, I mean, you know this, Rob, you're a top level angler. Like, it's the little things that set you apart from everybody. Everyone's that good, and it's the same in the natural fishing world, you know?
I agree.
And if you can get the best bait, which I luckily always make sure I can,
Yes, you do.
you've got an edge over everybody else.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good tip.
And take enough bait as well. Don't well, I was just doing a video then about this pole, because this is a pole that costs, I'm not sure whether it's about £2,000 now, but it's certainly well under the flagship price range. I'd always rather have a slightly cheaper pole, if need be. That meant that I could take plenty of bait every week, because it's bait that wins matches. There we are.
That's a nice one.
That is a nice one. That's a skimmer again.
Yeah, I think it is. Please
See,
don't
come
take my skimmer, Mr. Pike.
Quick.
Oh, quick. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting that.
Oh, we will.
Oh,
Told
no.
you he would.
No! He's nailed him.
Steady pressure. Not quick enough, pal.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Skimmer.
Just keep that pressure on. You might let go.
Will he let go?
You might do. Look at face, he's not happy. Oh.
He's loving eating me. Skimmer.
Just to keep that pressure on, he might drop it.
Will he let him go?
Sometimes, not. I can't guarantee it.
How
Sometimes.
far is it going to be down in its gob? Let go of it, man.
We might land him, pal, if he's only a jack. If he's only
Could
a
you?
pup, maybe. He's not. It might also do us.
Like, yeah, because it's...
Oh, he's on the top. We might have him.
No, I doubt it. He's going to go, whee!
Sometimes, mate, That's like, come on, we've got him back.
Let him go.
Told you to let him go.
Let him go. Yes!
Saved him.
Rescued him.
He might not be in very well though. Let's have a look.
No, he's sound. Should I have one more?
I think you should have one more, and then you're having a little go on the whip.
And then we'll
Are you
have one
happy you had your pole fishing fix then?
Probably stay here all night, to be fair.
Have two more. You deserve them.
Right, okay. Just gonna have to ship back faster because that was my fault. If he'd got it that roach, I wouldn't have slept last night.
I did say quick. No.
I know. I was just enjoying the fight, to be fair. Yeah. Okay. Whee. Your elastic's a bit stretched now.
Just give it a little shake. It should bounce back in. You'll ship out. It'll be back in by the time you get out there.
Yeah. Okay. Won't it?
Yeah. I think it's
I wouldn't mind landing one of them pike though.
We've had them out of here. Yeah, we have landed them. We've been before. You need a bit of luck. If you're like under sort of £8, you've got a good chance.
Do they hold on to the roach?
Yeah.
Do they? And
you just got to hope that basically one of the teeth don't catch your hook length. If it don't catch your hook length, you've a good chance.
And they'll just hold on to the roach and not let it go?
Yeah, or sometimes you have it where you hook them. You know, like if they grab the fish and your hook pulls out into the pike. I've had that before.
Oh, nice. Yeah, when I was younger, when me and Dad used to go to a place called Borwick, I caught a pike on a bit of sweet corn on the pole.
Did you?
Yeah.
How big?
I don't know, 6-7 pounds.
Great, aren't they?
Very small, but it was right fun. I thought I'd had a carp and then had a pike. That's the only pike I've ever caught though. Wouldn't mind doing a bit of pike fishing one day.
It's all right, pike. Me and Matt used to go out to like the Fosdyke and the Till and take little lures and wander about at Christmas time. Normally we'd do it. Not been for 3 or 4 years. We've got grayling fishing instead now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Do like a ling.
When you think about it though, look how beautiful this place is. It's out here. I think that's a lift bite. Yeah.
Oh, and he's got another one.
Come on.
You've nailed it, haven't you? You've nailed the pole fishing. That's it. That's more like it, pal.
Should I? I'm going to net him because I'm not having him coming off.
Nice skimbalina.
Little tiny skim. I could have swung him, but
no, he's not that small.
Yeah, he's a little chunky, isn't he?
I think it is. I've definitely done it wrong in the past, though, mate, where you get carried away with the old shipping him in. You have to ship him in quick. But then, if you can net him, you should. Really,
yeah, I think so.
Especially if...
I don't mind, I'm not in a rush today, are we?
No, especially if, you know... Well, I'm not bothered about it's more in case the fish comes off, you know.
Yeah, I don't want it, and then it tangles your rig.
Yeah.
Tangles your rig. Right, that's nice. Get all this slime off the iron. You see why I get covered? This is my technique. I do that, me. You know, to get the slime off. So that's why I'm always covered in slime. Right. I'll have one more. I'll have one more, then we'll have a little go on the whip, I think.
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Why not?
One more. Have we fed much on the whip?
Keep feeding it. I've been chucking the odd bit in
chuck a bit of cast?
Yeah, chuck a few in there, my old.
Because we've got a few left.
I reckon they might well come in there. And then it would be a fun way to end.
Would that be a little festival of roach fishing? So can anyone fish this lake then?
Anyone can fish it. It's day ticket on the bank. Yeah.
That'll do you. What's I keep forgetting its blooming name, Tom.
Underbank Reservoir.
Underbank Reservoir. And where's its nearest location?
Oh, Stocksbridge would be the nearest place, pal.
There you go. If you fancy a little day out doing this, it's great fun. Couldn't recommend it more.
Honestly, one of my favourite little places to come. And I haven't been for too long, to be fair.
Can you catch them like this in winter?
No.
They're just not
feeder fishing in winter.
Ah, okay.
And you might have to chuck a bit further as well.
Yes, right into the abyss.
Into the deepest areas, or deeper areas. Depends, on a mild day you might catch a bit closer. You won't catch on the pole.
Yeah, no. These are for hungry fishing in summer, aren't they? Roach.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's a skimmer.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Lovely fishing.
You're enjoying that pole, aren't you?
You can't beat it, can you?
I don't think so.
Imagine he's just going to get nailed now, straight off the top, isn't he? Do they ever do that? Just come straight up and grab him? And we got him.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. We're having a go on the whip?
We're having a go on the whip.
Right. We'll do it.
We'll catch up with you once I've got this in the net and I've got the whip out.
Well, folks, it's gone under twice. He's happy.
I couldn't believe it. It's great fun. And they were chunky as well. They weren't small.
Well, a nice roach, mate. So this is go number 3 of 3.
Come on. Hopefully. If this keeps going under, it'll be great fun.
I'm just really glad you've experienced it, mate. Even if you know it's not as good as the pole, it might not be. It might be too shallow of water. But
yeah.
Like, just that feeling, isn't it, when you strike into them and feel the whole fishing experience is so enjoyable, I think, on whip.
No, I agree, fully agree.
So we're just fishing a little 4/16 census Titu, and we've just basically where it's fishing there is probably just off bottom actually, because we plumbed it up under the end of the whip. And I said,
no pull back.
The nice thing with that is you know where the ground bait is and what loose feed is, and you can work out how the fish want it really.
Yeah, it's loose feeding some casters, aren't we? Casters and maggots.
An emp.
And bit
Don't
of emp.
forget the emp.
Bit of emp. Where's the emp? Ah, the emp. Yeah, bit of the emp. And
obviously we were quite positive at the start on there, weren't we?
Yeah, it was straight away.
Put a maggot on. Put a maggot on.
Yeah, I mean I had that last two on a caster.
Did you? Put
I
a
did.
caster on then, Paul.
No, well I'll try maggot now. It's already off. Try the maggot. Red maggot. Getting the hang of the flicking action.
You are, mate. You are. You're a natural. You're a natural, Paul.
I don't know. We're trying. Maggot over caster now. Come on. It's great fun, this setting as well. It's just like
Beautiful,
totally
isn't it?
different. Oh,
There you are. Oh, what's this?
oh look at that.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh no!
Rob.
Oh, it fell off. Right. Try again. Get another one. Doesn't matter. We obviously chucked all our bait like there. So we're about a foot past the feed.
Yeah, it will have rolled down the slope a
Yes,
little bit, and the
right.
fish will naturally be sat past it a little bit as well. There we are. What's that? That's
On
a
the
roach.
tractor.
That's a roach. Oh,
Oh,
sir.
look at that. That is just...
I did not
oh my, that was close, that was. Oh my God.
And we've got a barb duck on as well.
Hey, are we okay? We're okay. We're straight in and out. On the I did it on the drop, that one did. Beautiful, beautiful.
Do I get a little global whip before we sign off? Because I've not had a go yet.
Yes.
Can I?
Come on.
No, I'll stand up. It's all right.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
Yeah, we'll just
go on.
swap.
We'll swap.
No need
Pass
to
me
make
the
this.
camera.
I just want a little go at it. I've
Right.
not actually caught one on the whip yet, have I?
No.
Because I'm a misunderstood lamb, pal.
You're a misunderstood lamb. You're going for the standing approach.
Yeah. Well, only because I don't want to kick you off the box. It's not fair.
Yeah, it's a bit of a faff getting off this thing.
Single caster. I think as well sometimes, you know, like the disturbance of us getting off and moving
Yes.
round won't have helped this line today at
I
all.
think you're right.
Because like,
Can you get in on the float on this?
no, it's just not quite good enough.
Yeah,
But
we'll try.
we'll bring them some nice long lens shots of that, can't we, pal?
Yes.
Oh, missed
Oh, we
one.
missed it.
That was a lovely bite, though, wasn't it? I said I can't not have a go. It's just my favourite. I said everything's my favourite. I've said the pole's my favourite. Everything except the feeder I've said is my favourite. haven't I? I quite like stick float as well. That's one of my favourites. It's good that they've come in though, isn't it? It's good that they're obviously hungry fish.
Hungry, and there's many of them.
But you know, sometimes, Rob, you go to venues, don't you, where the fish are ravenous and they're thin and unhealthy, but these fish, they're all like plump, like nice stamp.
Yeah, like we've not had many less than 4 ounce, have we?
No, like, it's been great, hasn't it?
I expected to be catching lots of smaller fish, but we haven't at all, have we?
Well, we've probably had a couple of little perch, haven't we?
Yeah, other than perch, but no small roach.
Or skimmers, interestingly.
No. Quality
Not
fish
gone,
in
so
here.
I'm just going to bring it in a bit closer, a bit more over the feed.
What are you going for?
A few more casters. There we are, that's got to be.
Oh, yes. Where's he at?
Oh, look at him. It's a big perch.
Oh, my word. It's a big perch.
Oh, come here, Babby.
Oh, he's a good in him, isn't he?
Absolutely beautiful. Bottom lipped.
Beautiful.
Should we put him back? Is he going to spoil our catch shot of roach and skimmers?
Yeah, he is. Put him back. We don't want that little fellow in there.
But if it was a match, we wouldn't put him back. Look at him.
No,
Chunky,
what,
chunky
6
little.
ounce, isn't he?
Beautiful.
Five,
This place is stuffed with fish, isn't it?
It's nice to come out and just have a chill day.
Have you enjoyed it, mate?
I've loved it.
Right,
Catch
I'm
us
gonna
one more.
And then you can catch the last fish of the day then.
Oh, okay. That's the deal.
Right. So here we go. Here we go, pal. I'm going to try and do it, make it like a dream masterclass demonstration.
Right.
But he's probably not going to go that way because it never does for me.
I'm going to come behind you a bit with this.
Oh,
Yes.
oh sir.
Oh, look.
Oh.
It's probably a netter, that one, Tom, to be honest.
But we had to get him out of the way of the Esox,
Ah, the old pike.
didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It's a river tangle. It's not a game change. Game. What's the word?
It's not this. It doesn't. It's not. That wasn't the
It's
last
not
fish of the day, is
game
what you're
over.
trying to say.
No, it's not game over. It's not goodbye. It's goodbye for now. But we're back in. Look, we're back in.
Okay, right, perfect. Are you having one?
I haven't had one. The deal was I'd catch one.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yes.
Sir. How much do you charge for whip fishing coaching, Mug?
Oh, I'm not cheap. £2.50 an hour.
Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah,
She's in.
I'm going in.
She's primed.
Look at this.
Oh, well past the feed there, well off the bottom.
We are well past the feed, but I think...
That was where the last bite came from, though.
Yeah, there we are.
Go on, eat it then, if you want to eat it, don't. That was playing with it, wasn't it?
Oh, you still got a caster, haven't you?
Yeah, what's wrong there, Mills? Get the book of excuses out, you know what I mean?
Oh, you got to get the excuses out.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here we go. Tom's last fish of the day.
It's only fair and right that you should have the actual last fish of the day, isn't
Yes,
it?
because it is.
You are the pupil.
I'm the pupil today, to be fair. This has been a mega day, to be fair. Losing my reservoir virginity.
I'm just glad we finished that up with a few fish. And this isn't as good as that long pole or the feeder was, but it's just nice to experience it, isn't it?
Because it's close.
It's that direct nature of it, isn't it, as well?
Yes, clunk. There's something special about catching fish close to yourself, isn't there, really? Especially on natural venues.
I'm feeling that. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like fishing, same thing as when you're fishing with the braid, isn't it?
The old feed, I think, pal.
When you're fishing with braid, it's like direct. That's one of the things I noticed.
Because you've tried all three now, what method have you enjoyed the most, would you say?
You know what? I probably enjoyed the feeder fishing the most.
Have you?
You know why? Because I don't do it that much at all. It was totally new to me. Very exciting. Got loads of bites.
Yeah.
Setup was lovely. You know, it was just really pleasant.
That was just the game for you, pal.
Yeah, it just hit the spot, to be fair. I think maybe when I'm a bit older, like your age, I might get into feeder fishing. You know what I mean?
How very dare you. You know what he said earlier, Rob? He said to me, folks, he said, people probably think we're father and son on Tom today. And I had to point out to him that I'd have to have been 15 for that to be the case when I had him, which was possible.
Yeah,
so we could have been father and son. No wormhead, missing a few. No wormhead. Can be a great little change bait, you know, Paul.
Yeah, come on. This is taking quite some time, Tom.
Well, I had one, then I
This is
got
almost a
greedy.
repeat of the pole video.
I got greedy, didn't I, pal? It does happen, doesn't it, with me? Terrible, really. Terrible human.
You're getting there now, though.
Oh, come on.
They're just teasing us now.
Might have to bring it back onto the bait.
I think so. Get them onto that bait.
That wormhead, we've tried it a few times, we've caught on it, but then other times we haven't had a touch on it, have we?
No, the skimmers definitely like the worm when we're chucking a feeder. Maybe the roach don't like it as much.
Yeah, and sometimes they love it, the old roach, but not maybe at the moment. How? Very interesting, pal. Come on. Oh,
yes.
There we are.
Okay.
Well, I'm really happy to end on that. That is, look at that, folks.
Oh,
It's even putting its fin up, look. Oh my giddy hand.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah?
Stunning.
That's it. You can now have the proper last fish there. I need that disgorge though first.
Oh, do you? Right.
I do.
Somewhere in this messy little seed box of Tom's. Meow. There we are. Oh.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh,
Beautiful.
swimming away. Bye.
Right.
Okay. Are we doing a swap?
We're swapping round.
Right, there we are. You got the phone?
I've got the phone, I've got the keys, I've got the phone.
I got the secret.
Right, last fish of the day, Robert Swan.
Found a nice caster. None of them really touching me. Ah, that one there.
Yeah.
Love that one. Try not to burst him. Okay, that's nice.
And we're in.
Well, I think I could say I feel like I could fish a whip now if I needed to in a match.
Yeah, it's not a lot to it, love, is it? It's just understanding. I think the biggest mistake people make when you're not bleaking, i.e. when you're not shallow fishing on the whip, is to try and constantly fish at the maximum reach. And
yes.
You can see them, almost see them leaning forward, and I always think, how uncomfortable. Whereas, as you know with this, we fed the bait pretty much directly under the end of the whip.
Yeah,
so, yeah, we can fish past it, but we can also control it.
I think that's the first thing I did. I tried to get it as far as I could.
Yeah, it just makes life
what
hard.
was I doing with two hands?
I think like for bleaking it can be good because everything's tight, but
yeah,
for this, no. For proper
agree.
deck fishing,
I think something.
Put your bait under the end of your whip and then you can...
Try that, mate. Throw a few casters. Last fish of the day, come on. Been an awesome day, absolutely loved it. Proper enjoyed it.
Got some fish, haven't we, pal?
On all 3 methods.
Interesting to see what we've got in the net, wouldn't it?
I think we've got a few.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, oh, it's a roach. Of course it's a roach. Oh, ha, ha, Rob.
What a way to finish, Tom. Beautiful.
Okay.
Reservoir roach.
Reservoir dogs, pal.
Reservoir dogs. That's what we could call the video, catching reservoir dogs.
My first time with reservoir dogs.
Yeah, it could be. But yeah, seriously, proper enjoyed it. Thank you very much for bringing us. Can't wait to have a look what's in the net, to be fair. I reckon we've caught £20?
Yeah, 20 odd pound.
20 odd pound of roach and skimmers on 3 methods: whip, long pole and a feeder. Enjoyed them all. To be fair, I think because I do like long pole loads, I've enjoyed this and feeding the most.
The important question I've got to ask you, would you recommend anybody else who hasn't maybe fished a natural venue before to give it a go?
Yes. 100%.
Will you become, if I said to you next week, you fancy a day at Underbank, would you come back?
100%, definitely. I mean, I know a lot of us anglers, we're really busy people, we can only really do one style of fishing, that's why I stick to commercials, but if you just want to get out and give it a go, you got a spare weekend, come down with your mates like me and Tom. Absolutely loved it. Buy a truck, come somewhere like this when you're going to catch big roach and skimmers. Literally, this is, what, a 5-minute walk down here from the car, Tom?
Not even that, yeah.
Not even that. Beautiful day. We've not been burnt to a crisp. The weather's been perfect. Couldn't think of a better day, really. It's been awesome. Right then, Tom. That's the day done and dusted. We literally stayed till it's getting dark because we couldn't get off the box, could we? Fantastic days fishing. First time fishing a reservoir, and what a treat we've had. Look at this lot here. Skimmers, roach, and to be fair, not a bad stamp fishing site. Look at the size of the loads of chunky skimmers. Chunky roach, like that's like the average stamp, innit? And that's a good 4-ounce fish. Loads of skimmers. Gonna get them back now, aren't we? But this, can't describe really. It's been a mega day, absolutely loved it. Should we get some back? Do it. First time on a venue like this. What a treat we've had. Look at them all going back there. What an awesome day's fishing we've had. Look at all them roach. What a treat. Well, thank you, Tom. Absolutely loved it. Time for a beer?
Will you be back?
Oh yes, I'm going to be back. Come on.
Keep sliding backwards.
Look at this.
Oh.
Well, Tom.
What a day.
Mega day. Cheers.
Can I just say your drink is nearly as bad as your bag?
Nonsense. Old malt berries and cherries. Can't be it. First ever natural.
What did you make of it? You enjoy
Loved
it?
it. Proper enjoyed it, to be fair. Exciting fishing. Nice fish. Quality fish. Something different. Nice change. I couldn't recommend it more, to be honest.
No, I think it's lovely when you catch the stamper fish we've caught today.
Yes.
Back,
Quality fish. I was excited about that.
Fish when you're hooking them and you're feeling them, and yeah, it's some of the best fishing going. I think that.
Really enjoyed it.
Brilliant.
Nice to finish with a pint. Local pub, literally at the end of the road, isn't it?
So you're going to come on the Trent with me next, on the river, on something that moves. How about that?
Hopefully you enjoyed this style of vlog. Let us know in the comments if you do. We'll do more of them. Hopefully go on a river next. Something new again.
Absolutely.
Keep it going.
And then maybe you'll be fishing a live match on them before you know it. How about that?
Maybe. If we got anything like the commercial ones that went for me, less said about that the better.
Yeah, they've not been bad. Good. Oh, we've got a pint in the old mustard pot round the corner and steak and chips when we get home.
Oh, living the dream.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching, folks.
Yes, thank you.